Any questions? Oh, so last Sunday, somehow the class recording, the file got corrupted when it was converting. So I'm recording today's. I'm gonna put today's on the YouTube channel. Any questions first? Everything all good? Okay. So, another 1 minute. So what's last week's? Yeah. So seating the middle dantian should be no problem, right? That's easy. Yeah. Is that the case? Hello.
Last one was the one.
Yes.
Like that, right?
Yeah, easy, right?
Yes, this is Shisheng. Yes, I have no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. So today we're going to do the so-called iron Shin. So you start inhaling and you start thinking your chi from your south pole to your leg, especially on the top. So this you want to think in general. So there's no particular meridian to that. Just in general, you want to think you're from south pole to your leg, especially the thigh. And then once it passes your knee, you start tightening your anus and go down, then to the top of your feet. That's end of inhaling. Then you exhale, you go back from the same route. Very simple, straightforward. Any questions first on this?
Taishun, I was writing notes as you were talking, so I missed. Where's the end point of the inhalation?
Inhale, inhalation, that's the feet, your feet.
The feet, okay.
The feet, yes, yeah. So feet, say, in general, this is the top, not to the bottom of the feet.
So not to the soles of the feet, just to kind of the upper surface.
Your feet, yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How about toes?
How about what?
Toes.
Toes, yeah. Goes
all the way.
Goes to your toes.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Okay, yeah. So actually, the path is that go from south pole to your lap, and then go through your knee. Then, if you can do that, you think about it as your shin. Go through your shin, right? And then your ankle, and then the top of the feet, then goes to the end of the feet, which is the toes. That's the end of your inhaling. Then exhale, go the same route back.
So is it going on top of the bones?
Underneath your skin, yes, yeah.
Okay, between the skin and the bones, right?
You can say that, but you don't need to think it's that specific. Don't think that's specific in that sense.
So Ty, this is Joe. One more time, when you inhale, go out first.
From south pole.
From south pole to the thighs.
To your thigh, and then pass your knee, then go along your Shin, which is the part that don't have much meat.
Okay.
That's the hardest part.
So when you breathing in, is actually feeling is trying to go out. When the breathing out is the feelings trying to come back from the feet to the south pole.
Yes, yeah. So inhaling, breathing in is the try to so-called expand or let your qi goes to your Shin with inhaling. And exhale, just passively go back.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So Taishun, this is Jim. You said when it goes past the knee, tighten the anus.
Yeah.
At that point, you have to relax it, right? So you relax it after you reach the feet.
So,
right?
okay. Okay, so more detail. In fact, so when we can, if we really want to think in that detail, we can think like this. I started saying inhaling, right? But you want to do a preparation. More or less, you exhale. So you contract your dantian. Then you let it go. Relax. Start inhaling a little bit. Then your E start. You don't have to your E go right at the same time as you're inhaling. So you can relax inhaling, then start your E to move your qi, go through your thigh, then your knee, and then the Shin, and then the feet and toes, like that. Is that?
So I don't know. So it's not like it's required to tighten after you pass the knees, or?
Okay, so in general, I would say that past the knee, you tighten it. But there's someone in other class. She said that when she tightened her anus, she felt disrupted, and the qi would not even go there. So I say that the tightened anus is the tool, is the helper to help to move your qi go to the further distance. However, if for someone feel that's not helping or don't need help, then don't need that. But in general, I think most of the people will benefit after the knee. So don't have to be that specific. So around a certain area, and if you think it's harder to think, if it's getting too far away from my dantian, you can gradually start tighten the anus to help to move your qi going to the further distance place.
Okay, that's helpful.
Yeah. And remember, even if you do that, you need very gradually to tighten the anus. Yeah.
Hi.
Good, thank you. Yeah. So I said it so too, I guess, just summary, and then you ask questions so I can get into more detail. Okay, let's try. Someone mute, please. Can everyone mute, please? Yahoo, please mute.
Oh, yeah.
Yahoo, please mute. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay. Any feedbacks? Questions? Easy, hard?
This is Jim.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty straightforward, except that I kind of have to reverse my usual direction. I'm so used to inhaling going up. So now I have to inhale from the South Pole going down.
Inhaling, going up. Okay.
So it's just reversing that. Once I go down and exhaling, coming up is, just easy, relatively easy.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So
I feel the same way too.
okay, good. So same idea that inhaling, go out, or say inhaling, doing something, or exhaling, doing something. Both we need practice. Just like right-handed, left-handed. Remember, we have inhaling press. We have exhaling press. We have inhaling, gathering or concentrate. We have exhaling, gathering or concentrating. So that's the same thing. So we need to make both equally familiar.
I think that's the thing about these exercises that surprised me the most. I really had a shallow impression when we started this.
Yes.
That it was just a couple of things this, a couple of things that. This is much more of a complete system than I ever realized.
Yes. Yeah. Because I know that you've involved more Qigong meditation, sitting meditation, all those things, right? So for me, it's same thing. I know several of them, but this one is very down to the earth. Seems in the beginning, say, oh, it's too very simple and too practical. Because a lot of sitting meditation or those Qigong, right? We start at the top, say a lot of philosophical, and then things a little vague. You need to empty yourself. You need to totally relax and all those things. But this one comes to almost the other opposite. It just gives you a very concise, very practical, very small steps detail. But then it adds up. And so this helps almost everyone. Almost everyone, if you follow the direction and you practice, you will achieve. You will just keep adding up. For some of the other practice, it's hard for people can easily think, relax, concentrate, and empty. That's easy, or that's achievable. But for majority of people, if you will start from this a little imagination or mythical or even to theory things, it's very hard. So yes, definitely we want to find the balance. So this one, yes, the strength is that detail, step by step, yes. And like you said, it's covered the whole system, whole body.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, okay, actually a little segue to the whole system. So today is the second last of the part 1. And then part 2, we have 24. And then once we got 24, the goal is that we will get the microcosmic orbit, or in Chinese is 小周天. So we'll connect your governor meridian and the appoint meridian. And for most of Chinese, you know that whether you learn Qigong or meditation or Chinese martial art or not, you know this because so many novels, stories talking about someone practiced for many years, finally the microcosmic orbit or 小周天 connect, and then they're very good. So the connecting the microcosmic orbit, that's very important, and it's a very good achievement. And for this, so after the part 1 and the part 2 is a little over 10 months. So a lot of people, depending on how you look at it, so it seems it's kind of long, 10 months. But for 10 months, if you follow this step by step, most of people will get that. Then that's a harder achievement. It's you do that, and then you will almost guarantee you will get it. That's hard. And in 10 months, that's in a short time. So a lot of people, you know, that it is supposed to take a long time. And actually, several years ago in China, there's one big news in the Qigong or say meditation areas is that someone claimed that, oh, you follow me 7 days, you can open your microcosmic orbit. Don't believe that. So that's too good to be true. In fact, this one for 10 months or a little more than 10, say less than a year, you can get that. That's very good already. So, you know. So, and we'll continue doing that. So then if that's the case, then we're more or less up to the next year, February. And hopefully at that time, the pandemic will be a little better, or hopefully, cross finger, we'll have the vaccine, and then we can resume our Tai Chi class. So that's the plan. Okay, back to the technique. So Yahoo says that you say that you originally went, actually we just start once, right? And you think that's the reverse also, just like Jim. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, in fact, quite a few people in other classes as well have the same feeling, but we just need to practice this way first. And in fact, on the part 2, the beginning of the 2 technique, also work on the Shin, because Shin actually is a harder one, because there's no Shin, just bone and the skin, no, not even muscle. So it's very hard to get the chi passed by, and that's why we're going to work on that a lot to get by this. How about you?
So for me, just like you said, it's very hard to pass the Shin area. So that area, the feeling is actually not as good. So, but the thigh area have a little bit of the feelings over there of passing through the thigh to the knee. And when after passing through the knee, try to turn up the anus to try to feel more passing through the shin. Not necessarily 100% successful all the time. Also for me, I have mentioned before, my arms are very noisy. I feel the chi in my arms. So it is very noisy. So I try to figure out where should I put my hands. Should I put my hands on my thighs? Yeah. Or should I put my hands on the armchair? I have an armchair.
No, okay? No, just like this. So
actually more noisier for my hands.
So more or less on top of your knee.
Yes. So I try both.
Like this, right? On top of your knee.
Yes.
And in fact, try that. Not both. Not try on top of your knee, just like me. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah. So try this. And actually, so since you mentioned, okay, so you can try that. So maybe a little jump. But so since you say your hands is noisy, meaning noisy means you have a lot of chi there, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So when you pass over your knee and think from your hands, just go also.
Okay.
Go down your shin. Inside and then outside, go down as well. See what happens.
Okay.
Okay. So on top of your knee, just like me. See here, then you bend your fingers and then just cover your knee. And then make it very relaxed. You don't want it to reach out too much, right? So just hold like that and relax on top of your knee.
Yeah, so I share my video, but I'm not sure that you can see my. I don't think you can see.
I can't see.
Yeah, I don't see.
But that's fine. So you see me, right? So just like this, okay? Yeah. Okay, for you, so definitely you want to do this. You don't want to put on the thigh. Thigh seems is more relaxed, right? As opposed to this, you reach out a little bit. But in general, I will want to do that. And especially for you, that's probably will help also. How about Shin?
Hi, for me.
Oh, so I did not see you. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, for me, trying to put my hands on my knee is really stretching my arms are not that long, I think, or something. So I can't reach my knee.
Okay.
Unless I bend, basically lean forward to reach.
I see. Okay.
So is it better to lean forward or?
No. Definitely you don't want to lean forward. Okay, how about this? Because I was saying that it's your fingers is so how about this? Just so at least your fingertip is on the edge of your knee.
Yes, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so for people you can't do this, and see, just holding that, if you can relax, yeah, definitely stretch a little. As long as it's not straight, then it's fine.
Even if I can't get there. I actually have to lean forward to get there.
Oh, okay. Then don't do that. Don't do that. For you, definitely you don't want to do that. Lean straight, body straight. That's the utmost important thing. That's the first. Then second, tongue touch the roof of your mouth. That's also very, very important. Oh, so a Sunday class. There was a question. In fact, she was sharing the graph about our body and the path, meridian, and the acupuncture point. I think that's worth to discuss here. Although, yeah, I forgot to prepare the graph. So her question is that, so when, say, for the Appoint meridian, we're going up, I keep mentioning that it's underneath your skin, just underneath your skin. Make sure that underneath your skin, say about one finger, right? So going up like this. So far so good, no problem. But how about here? I remember someone was saying, then someone up to here, then you directly go. I mean, you even pass on the air and go to your chin. I mean, don't do that. Along your skin, just go underneath your skin and go this way. And then once you close your mouth, remember I say that close your mouth and the tongue touch the roof of your mouth. That's a way to connect, or say the bridge, the gap. But when we doing, say, the Appoint meridian, the E still continue doing underneath your skin. And go here on so the question was even so detailed. So up to here, same thing going underneath your skin from your nose. Yes, the acupuncture point or the meridian acupuncture system is 90% overlap with our Qigong system. But there's some differences. The acupuncture point, then up to here, then they go sideways and don't thinking that way. Don't thinking that way. Just keep straight. Keep straight underneath your nose, skin, nose, and then keep just going up. Very simple, straight. Don't think about other things. And here, don't think, oh, say, I need to go through my tongue, or here, I need to separate that. Don't do that. That's the acupuncture system. We don't do that. And we say when we connect the bridge, you don't need to think in that way. If you think this way, underneath your skin, that will connect also automatically. That will help the connection. So don't sidetrack your mind. So that's very, very important. In fact, it's a good question. That's why I repeat here.
So should we?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yao?
Okay. Should we, when we push the qi down, should we just ignore the breathing, or because I'm start thinking the breathing and then I'm breathing out? That seems kind of suck the things in rather than push out.
Which one? Could you say
The
that again, Edina?
In the beginning, you try to push the qi along
Yes.
your leg,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So, but if I breathe, I actually breathe out. My thumb, 那个腹部的话是 breathe out, right? So when you breathe out, not breathe in, but go out is look like suck the qi in rather than push the qi down.
Okay. I think I guess what's your question. Okay, since your question is that you say when I breathe in the air, I expand my dantian.
Dantian, yeah.
But then I need to move my qi along the lap and then going down. So seems it's not go hand in hand, not together. Is that
right?
Okay. So two things we need to make sure. Breathing the air. We said that before, right? So breathing, no matter what, is from your nose, the air. And we know that, forget that. That's first thing. Second, I'm assuming now when we breathe in, we are using abdominal breathing, or say dantian breathing.
Yeah.
When we inhaling, our lower dantian going out. And when we exhale, the dantian contract. And that's become automatically also. You don't need to think too much. So hopefully your daily life is 24 hours is you're doing that. Only when you are not thinking the deep breathing, your app moving very slow. I mean, the size change only a little bit. But when you start doing the deep breathing, or say when we're doing the Qigong, the inhaling, then you will automatically expand a little more and then contract a little bit more. That's it. And that's hopefully that's already automatic. And then you don't need to think. So just say inhale, breathe in. Ha. Don't need to think, and hopefully it's automatically. And I think you already automatically. In fact, in other class, someone was mentioning that she went to doctor checkup, and then they said breathe in, and she was using inhaling, and then the doctor has to say twice and say breathe in. Then she said, oh, realized that she needs to really doing this. Otherwise, she was automatically, naturally using the abdominal breathing, which is good. I think you already did that, so you don't need to think about this when we're doing the technique, whether my app going out or going in. You don't need to think. You already automatically did the right thing. So just ask yourself, say, start inhaling, then the E, think about the path. How do we direct our internal energy, that qi, the internal energy? go here. Is that answer your question?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
good.
Good. Yeah. Good question.
Hi, going
Yes.
back to the follow the skin question.
Yes.
When I get to my throat and then up the throat and then to my chin, this is where I think my chi tends to go sort of along the tongue to the top of the roof. So I miss the chin, the skin of the chin and the lip part.
Good. But remember, I just said that. That's automatic. But your thoughts, your mind still direct your chi go this way, go just underneath your skin. And yes, I say that it's although it's go that way, that's fine. You're still thinking that way. That because it's so going to the same direction. If you think this way, that will help go that the way the path already connect. You will go that way. You don't need to go backing and think in tongue, and then you don't need that. You think outside your nose going up as long as it's direction. So this will go together. So you don't need and you don't want go in.
I don't necessarily direct it. It just seems to go sort of in a little bit to along the tongue.
That's why I say it's automatically, but those chi feeling. But I like you for this, for the technique, you go up underneath your skin. Don't distract. Go to other places. So just underneath your skin. So like this. Simple, straight.
Use your to actually have the chi go along under from the chin all the way around the chin to the lips, straight up the nose, and then to the top.
Yes.
Okay, so you because right now I guess I can get lazy and it will just automatically sort of go.
Don't do that. That's why that's the distraction. Okay, so for example, quite a few people when you're doing almost any techniques now. So say pick the technique that you go to Appoint Meridian. So you go Appoint Meridian like a Cho, right? So hands has a lot of sensation, or someone leg has a lot of sensation. Don't get distracted by those. Focus on what you are doing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so that's very, very important. Secondly, I don't want people accidentally go to other meridian. So there's one meridian which is not in the acupuncture point meridian. That's in the Qigong side is meridian called the Zhongmai, the middle meridian. If you start going in, you can easily go in that meridian, which we don't want. So that's why I keep saying that. Just go underneath your skin. So that's another reason. I did not specifically say that, but now I just want to make sure that this is simple, straight way to follow. Just underneath your skin, all the way. Don't change in any places. And yes, your tongue will feel that. That's good. So some people, even you think this way, your back start feeling that. That's good. So your hands feeling that, that's fine. Your legs, but focus on which technique you are working on.
Okay. I understand. So
good.
Focus.
Yeah, and it's very, very important. Yeah, don't get distracted. So, but the feeling is very good, and in fact, that's emphasize that I keep mentioning that tongue touch the roof of your mouth is very, very important. You more or less prove that yes, you will feel the chi going through that way. That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah, that's natural now.
Yes, yeah, that's very good. Oh, So since so before we doing that the iron Shin again. So since we already touched this, so how about the people about the tongue? So we already know which position is better for you. Okay.
This is Shin. Yeah. So just to clarify the discussion. So it's basically going along the profile of your face, right?
Okay.
The profile. Yeah. So then I wouldn't necessarily go into my mouth. If the chin, under the skin, then the lips, and then go up, 人中, and then the nose, the profile, right? Yeah. So nothing to do with inside the mouth.
No, inside. Where are you gonna go inside? How about here? Do you gonna go to your
No.
the what's esophagus or
No.
That's
Right.
why it's make it too complicated, right?
Right.
Plus,
right.
I just mentioned that I don't want you accidentally go in to the wrong meridian. So yes, you use the right word, just along your profile.
Okay.
Underneath your skin. Simple, straight, no exception.
Okay.
So in the throat, I need to go into, or in tongue, I need to go. Don't.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Simple, straight. It's not easy to forget. And I just mentioned the two reasons.
Yeah. So
other people, other places like Ting mentioned that her tongue has the feeling. That's fine, but focus on what your E is supposed to go continuously.
Right.
Don't get distracted.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Good question. Yeah. Plus, see, if this acupuncture system, that's always on the surface, right? So see, like here, that's the Chenjiang, that's the Renzhong, right? So in fact, their system, I mentioned once, I'm gonna mention once, but don't follow that. You might met someone then says that, oh, no, your definition of appoint meridian and the government meridian is wrong. It's different from the acupuncture system. That's fine. That's their system, definition of their system. Our system definition is, our definition, the point meridian is simple. From South Pole, go along the profile, go to your North Pole, Bai Hui.
Okay.
The government meridian from your South Pole, go along your profile, just underneath your skin and go up, go to the top, go to North Pole, New Bai Hui.
Right.
For theirs, the acupuncture system, their appoint meridians from South Pole to here, the Chenjiang, and then the government meridians from your Renzhong, from on top of your lip, and go back to that. So that's so it's separate in here. That's why the tongue is also that's the same system, but the definition of the from where to where is different. So that's fine. Definition, that's their definition and their system based on that definition. For ours, we based on this as just the front as the meridian. The back is the government meridian. Like remember I mentioned that in the very, very beginning. Make sure the definition is right. Do not mismatch. Say even the Qi Hai, even the Dantian, there's a many different definition. That's fine, and I don't want at the end, and I cannot list them all. But I want to make sure you all know our definition in our system. That's the definition. Then you'll be correct, right? So yeah, very
One
good.
more.
So it makes sense, right? Because very easy to get other information, and then you want to immediately check. Oh, he said that. Yes. So our system, we're very clear that this is our definition. That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Question.
One little question. It's from South Pole, go inside of your body directly to Qi Hai, right?
Yes.
It's not a profile, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
That
Yeah,
portion
yeah.
is not a profile.
Yes,
And
yes,
then,
yeah.
And then from South Pole to Mingmen, that's also inside, a direct line to Mingmen, and then travel up.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, good question. Okay, so from South Pole to Qi Hai, that's go direct line, and that's because it's almost the same. Although say direct line or along the profile, the difference is very, very narrow.
Okay.
But if you go out the back, that's along your skin also. So if you really want say that, so from South Pole go to your Changqiang, which is right a little behind your anus, and then continue along your Xiangu, and then go to your Mingmen. So outside, don't go direct.
Oh, okay.
Go outside, because that's a bigger curve, and if you go this is too much a difference. And then along that we have a lot points that you want to go through.
Oh, okay. I always went direct.
Because the front, that's the way that why I say go direct, because we want press. We want to go this. If you do this press, it's very hard. So do this press. After all, if you go this way or go this way, the difference is very small. So easy, go straight. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Because if you want, remember we have a lot. We expand, we press, inhaling press, right?
Yeah.
So we go straight. That's
okay.
You can get the strength. Go straight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I will say go under the skin also.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay, that's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, good question. Very good question. See, yeah. So other classes they also starting asking more those detailed questions. Yes, very good, very good. I like that. So that we can be very clear.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, let's try it again. Try this one. So for Cho, you can try the on top of your knee. Okay. How's it feel? Anything?
I have a question. This is Shin.
Uh-huh.
When you go down to the toe, do you just go to the big toe?
No. Oh, toes, right?
Yeah, all 5 toes. Oh, okay. I'm thinking one line. Right. Okay.
Oh no. So yes, like so. Anyway, so you think pretty detailed. How about feelings?
I just feel it travels. I don't have much other feelings. I feel it just goes down, it travels, E, because I have
Yes, your E, right? Your
right.
E.
Yeah. So
you don't feel any sensation.
I didn't pay attention to that because my
Okay.
focus was on the route.
Yes,
yeah. So I think if I pay more attention, I may feel tingling. If I think of that.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's why I was not asking you to pay attention or say focus on the sensation. Focus definitely is on your mind and the E. And I like to know if you have any, say, Qi feeling sensations so that I can get a feel about what's going on.
Oh.
So
no,
you say you focus. Do you feel? I'm assuming that you are following the instruction. Your E's go through that route, right? So that I don't need to ask. I'm asking that. So okay, we just did the 5 or 6, right? And so how do you think? And do you have any sensation along the path or in other places or?
I just feel the flow.
Flow. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I feel it. I feel it was flowing.
Okay.
So
it's easy for you to move your mind.
I feel. I feel it's passable. Yeah, it is passing. Yeah.
Okay. How about your tongue?
Yeah.
How about your tongue, then? Which
tongue is one thing. I sometimes I will forget because when I focus on other things, so I don't really know where my tongue is.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
I need to pay attention to that.
Okay.
Yeah, so easy,
Yeah. But it should be later on. You will become natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. How about Jim? Jim, you are mute. Jim?
So I had trouble staying awake.
Oh, okay. That's good in a sense, but
I did a lot of physical work today, so
yeah.
I just fell asleep.
Okay. So you can, but you can going down. And that's direct your chi, no problem, right?
Yeah, it's going to take some practice.
Okay.
But no big problems. But
yes. Okay.
I'm not skilled at it yet.
Okay, good. How about Tin and Cho?
So I guess I want to ask. You told Susan that the chi actually goes to all 10 toes, or just one line to the big toe.
The whole surface. So you go the whole surface.
Mine is more or less like a line that goes from the thigh to the knee.
Okay.
Along the shin.
Don't think. So up to there. In fact, don't think that's so specific. You want to go to the whole thing. Yeah, because there's each individual toes has its how do you say that, the health benefit. You don't want to only go to one place.
Okay.
And don't think
right now the sensation is definitely just to the big toe. But I'll work on.
Yeah, don't think about this just one big toe. And
I'll
the
work
only
on
thing
getting
that's
to the whole service then.
okay, the only thing that I want you to focus, very narrow, very focused, the path is your Shin. So see the left also, because here there's no meridians, the top. There's 3 meridian inside, 3 meridian outside, right? So here, I just want in general, and plus trianus, just go general of focus on the top, and then go through the knee, right? Same thing, no particular meridian, but you just go. And then after the Shin, same thing, there's no meridian there, but we want no major meridians there, but we want to focus on, we're doing Qigong, so we want to focus our Qi to your Shin. That's our focus. And then once you pass the ankle, then you continue, go general, no path. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes. So I'll have to work on that a little. Right now, it seems to be more of a line
Okay.
than service. The other thing is, for me, the right leg's feeling is much stronger than my left leg.
Okay. So make sure, ask yourself, when you sit here, are both of two hips evenly distributed your weight?
Yes, I think.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay. Then, so how about when we were doing the sink qi to dantian? We inhale here and then exhale, go inside to the sole, to the bottom of your feet. Do you feel same thing? Is one is stronger than the other?
If I remember correctly, yes, but not as big of a difference.
Same leg?
Yes.
Okay, so then maybe, so your one leg is more flow than the other. So still try, so then first, my advice is do more of those to your legs. Still thinking evenly, not unless it become a big difference. Say one is very strong, the other is so weak. Then you want to work on one. Your mind just think on one. But hopefully, just now, say if it's a little different. If you keep doing both, hopefully it will become very close. If after a while, still very different, then you might want to try just for the weak one a little more. Just focus on that. But for now, don't do that.
Okay. I'll try that. Yeah, the other one wasn't as big of a difference. This one, there's definite preference.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good question. And that definitely happened is for some people. I have another student that's in the Tuesday's class. He was doing pretty good, and most of the follow along. But just this recent 2 weeks, he said, "Oh, he can." Originally, he wanted to do 15 minutes. He accidentally finished all those things 35 minutes. So he started enjoying this, and he can doing that. But then he said when he got up, he feel one leg's numb, right? Needs to stretch it. So that I asked make sure you're sitting in the balance. Your two hips is very balanced, right? Because otherwise it might affect one way or the other.
So, Ty, this is Joe. I listen to you, so I follow your instructions, put the hands on the knees.
Yeah.
Seems like that it can pass through the knees, but it's kind of very interesting. It's both shins. Feel like just a big piece of shin right now. It's not necessarily like the upper shin, middle shin, or the lower shin. Just like the whole thing. So the sensation is the entire shin, but not necessarily going down gradually or moving down, but moving a stuff entire shin right now.
let me try to understand your question, but your statement. So you say that from here, from your knee, then up to here, instead of you going your yi and qi going along from the top of the shin, continue going up. So it's once you enter the shin, your whole shin feels. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yes. Yeah. That means you really, your shin. So that's how the iron shin works. We use our yi to direct along the path, but the idea is that up to a point that the whole shin go out at once, then you can withstand the hit. It's not just a point, or not only the point that your mind is there, the whole shin can go there. Yes, so you feel once it starts your shin, more or less the whole shin going out, say, okay, or you feel that sensation, and then you can.
It's like a piece of wood, entire piece of wood.
Oh, okay, good. Then later on, hopefully you will think, you'll feel it's a whole piece of iron.
Okay.
So which is the iron shin.
Okay.
Good, yeah.
So this is Shizhen, do you feel the whole shin all at once?
Yeah, that's his feeling. So that's why like you mentioned that you're correct. I don't want you focus on the feeling. I want you focus on the path, on the way, the thinking, and the feeling. Different people will feel differently, or they feel from time to time, starting feeling some overlap feeling, some different feelings. So okay, I don't want you to start thinking, because other people has that feeling. You want to think that feeling.
Oh, okay.
I did not mention to Cho that the whole shin, and he feels that. Then my comments is that, okay, that feeling is good. So it's pretty good, and in fact that's our sort of the expectation. And but I don't want to suggest you to have this, or you don't want to say, okay, because that. So when I practice up to here, I think the whole shin go on. No. That's not
okay.
That's not the way, the technique. The technique use our mind, direct our chi. That's goes without saying. So you should go there, and then your sensation start feeling that. Then that's different. It's not we deliberately think, okay, up to here, then start our mind to think, oh, go out. No. Let's continue doing that. We're still doing that, go along your shin, but the sensation he feels that. Then my comments is that's good.
Oh,
okay.
I don't have that feeling.
Yeah. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, because after all, we just first start, right?
Yeah.
Secondly, remember I mentioned that shin is harder. So some people will have the feeling early on. That's fine. And even we don't have the feeling for now, after we just start. And later on, like I said, because it's harder, so we will have more technique centered on this. In fact, there's another two focus on the shin, right? So hopefully after those three, you will have more pronounced feeling on your shin, and then that's still fine. But just continue doing that. If you don't have any sensation, no feeling, continue doing what I'm asking you to do, the step by step. Focus on that. Don't focus on other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Good question. So I'm saying this to the whole class, right? So follow the instruction, and the sensation, the feeling, that's just happen. Then that's fine. So, but I like to you, let me know, and I can the feedback on that. So some is okay, some is not necessarily okay. And in general, I guess most people, you already know that. Remember I said that if you think about this path and other places have feeling sensation, the chi sensation, that's fine, but do not distract by that. Focus on still on your path, your step by step. Keep going there. Yeah. And the other thing is that I like to stress is that it's very interesting. And over the years, so many students, right? I found out that that's totally true. Is that for some people, they might have chi feeling or say more stronger sensation early on. Some people just don't have much, only minor, only a little bit, very vague. However, if both continue spend the same amount of time to practice, at the end, the feeling or say the chi level is very close. So only some has the sensation start earlier, some just very vague, but at the end, you will about the same level. So of course, for those people that you have less sensation or feelings, you feel, did I do wrong? Don't get disturbed by that thoughts also. Just continue doing that. Like I say, daily at least 15 minutes, you will get it. Okay? Is there any other questions before? Yao Wu.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing so well. I think it's still struggling with, I can push the chi down if I ignore the breathing at all altogether.
You push chi down. You see?
Yeah, chi go around the.
So yeah, you cannot do that. So how about the think chi to dantian? So go inside of your legs. Can you do that? I think you can do that, right?
Yeah. If I do that, it seems easier than go right way to.
Okay. Okay, I see. So that because that one is exhale. Okay. So practice. Try that. Don't hang up on the inhaling or exhaling. You want to focus on your E. Okay.
Also, last week, couple of days, I may be too tired. I kept a little part time even just do the basic dantian.
Okay. Okay. So
one side harder than other side. Like it's easier to do this side, but it's not much of feeling on this side.
Oh, you mean left and right hand side? If you're doing the expand the dantian, waist and the back, you feel one side is stronger than the other?
Yeah, I used to very strong feeling a couple of days last week.
Okay.
It seemed to me that I have much less feeling on this side.
Okay, so
I was busy.
Yeah, because I remember so you were thinking too much about the feeling. You need to relax. You are 着意. 着意 means use too much your thinking, your mind. Your mind start tense. I'm expecting certain feeling. I'm expecting certain feeling. Then you will not get the feeling. Oh, in fact, one thing is that for the which one? So some people have that. Oh, so the 17, right? So the turtle breathing the wind. That one is remember that's more philosophical or spiritual or vague. Needs to be empty and mindfulness. So hard to grasp. It's not that realistic one. Some people have the feeling really relaxed, seeing things and body move out. that's fine. However, most of people only have that feeling once a while. It's not very consistent. And in fact, that's the case. And oh, you can mute. So, and most of the time, the reason that is because sometimes you yesterday I have the strong feeling. Today, coming when I sit down, I'm expecting to have the same feeling. Then your mind is getting too tense. Then you will not get the feeling. So you always want to check yourself. Am I relaxed? Am I relaxed? Okay. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So someone. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So okay. So if no other questions, so stay home practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Taishan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.